We took on a huge boat project here, and one of the main things that I wanted to do is see if a moisture meter would actually work to diagnose a bad transom. So what I did is bought an Amazon cheapo, cheapest one I could find, moisture meter. I'll put the link in the description, check it out. We're going to check this boat before we do the transom, and we're going to check it after the transom and see if the moisture meter actually picks up moisture in the transom. If you go look at a boat, this is a key essential factor to check before buying a boat, because you don't want to dig into a project like I did with this. Let's see if the results actually weigh out and see if it's worth picking one of these up. So I'm going to set it to masonry, so it's 0%, 29%. Worse probably. So when you get to the left side of the transom, obviously there's less moisture. 12%, 18, 33% as you get close. 29, 31, 28. So we know it's rotted. Use the mode. Let's go to wall. So there's different modes. This is mainly for drywall. 13, 15%, 14. So it definitely gets moisture. Let's try softwood. Yeah, look at that. It's getting a lot of moisture from the wood setting. 55, 58, 62%. 62%, right? 63%. Extremely high. Let's go hardwood. 37, 38%, 33%. Yeah, so obviously this test shows that this wood is rotten. All right, boys, we're back with the M28 moisture meter from Amazon. Link is in the description. I want to prove to you that a new transom, got a little friend Spider here. Hey, Spidey. What up, boy? Spider-Man. All right, so we used this last time. Let's go to softwood. 15%. There is 0 moisture in this transom. Let's see, 6%, 9%, 12%, 15%. That's the most. So this on softwood, if I believe, I gotta go look at my video, was 60% before I did this transom. It's gonna get some type of moisture in here, so 12%. And then if we go to hardwood, it's 8%. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get you closer here. 6%. Wall, 1%. So that's dry. Masonry, 6%. Softwood, 12%. And then hardwood is 8%. So this transom's made fully out of Kusa from Boat Outfitters. If you want to go get Kusa, go check them out. I'll have their link in description as well. But I just wanted to let you know that these meters do work. So let's take a look at my numbers real quick. So here, we'll just look at the paper here. So there's all these different settings on the back of the device. So you can actually look here and see if it's dry, soft. So basically what it says here, you probably can't see it, but it tells you for each setting, wall, masonry, softwood, hardwood, the moisture level, dry, mid, and wet. And it tells you what the percentages will look like. So interesting enough, it's actually pretty accurate, because before look at all of these settings, and I wrote them down here, we're looking at the before wall, we were getting 13 to 15%. Masonry, we were getting around 30%. Softwood, we were getting around 60%. And then hardwood, we were getting around 34%. So we went outside and we did this test again. All new Kusa, the boat hasn't touched the water yet. And it's not wet at all, right? So like these percentages over here, there was a 13% difference after in the wall setting, 27% difference in the masonry setting, a 47% difference in the softwood, and a 30% in the hardwood. And then if you look at the back of here, all of the tolerances were accurate actually. So even using this as a guide, when you use this, you put this right up against the back of the boat in each setting, and you can look back here and it's actually pretty accurate. So if you look at the wet setting for wall, it's greater than 12%. So we're greater than 12% there. If you look at the setting for masonry and wet setting, it's greater than 21%. So we're in the range plus there. The next one's 26% for softwood, and then hardwood is over 16%. So all of these numbers are way over what this says is wet. So it's accurate. And then after, it tells you the dry settings. So for wall, it's less than 8%, less than 13% for masonry, less than 20% for softwood, and then less than 12% for the last one, hardwood. So just wanted to show you this. This is accurate. Please, if you guys are going to buy a boat, I know I picked up this boat because I wanted a project. Great, I can do a transom myself, but a lot of people don't have the time and knowledge to do it, and it's a fun project if you want to take it on. Definitely do it. It's just time consuming. Could make for a great winter project if you have warm winters and if you have a space for this stuff. So definitely do it if you want to take on a project. I'll put all of the knowledge that I have out there. I'll do all the takeaways of this project out there for everyone to watch. But yeah, this moisture meter, the M28 moisture meter, I'll put the link in description for Amazon. Please, if you're gonna go look at a boat, pick this up. It's probably the best insurance policy that you can have to check a transom. And 95% of the time, if the transom's wet, the floor and stringers are wet also, and that boat needs to be restored. So use that as a reference for yourself. Like I said, I bought this on Amazon, the cheapest one I could find. Wanted to see if it was accurate and see if it could help anyone else out there. And the test is accurate. So I'm pretty happy I ended up doing this test for you guys. So check it out. Go pick one of these up and make sure that you check the transom before you buy a boat, unless you're willing to take a project on. All right, guys. Peace.